Hey, happy Tuesday. Happy book review day. Today's book is Old White Man Writing by Joshua Gidding. I get books in the mail sometimes, and honestly, sometimes I'm not sure where they came from. I don't always review them, though, because I really do just stick to reviewing things I enjoy. And this was a book I enjoyed, so I figured I would give a shout out to the author and the book here. It's kind of a memoir. It's a playful memoir, I guess, is the way I would think about it. I really enjoy books where they experiment with the form. There's another memoir by Shannon Gibney called The Girl I Am, Was, and Never Will Be, that is also a memoir that is also similarly playful in its form. This is a different book. I mean, this is a book really about an academic submitting essays to academic literary journals and that kind of thing, which is something I can relate to as I've done that. But it's also, I don't know, I'm trying to think of good ways of describing it. There's a shadow self that's included in it, or an alter ego. And so where most memoirs, you just get one voice, one perspective straight through, obviously the person writing the memoir. In this one, you get Josh's alter ego, who refutes some of the things the author is saying. It challenges him at times. They kind of have these little discussions, intrusions, counteracting one another. And that's kind of interesting because memory is a tricky thing. And sometimes you do need that voice to kind of balance you out and counter what you think is true or not. There's lots of literary references throughout here. I think Kafka feels like the most at home here. And as I love Kafka, he kind of, it works. But I think what I've described so far sounds kind of dry and academic, and it's really not. It is playful, it's fun, it's emotional at times. Some of the scenarios that Josh talks about, I think you'll connect to in general as well. And then there are just these reoccurring themes, these big topics that we're dealing with on a reoccurring basis. Things like, racism and entitlement and this whole idea of kind of white guilt. And I don't know that there's any resolution necessarily, but it raises interesting questions that made me think about them in new ways and stuff. So anyway, if you're looking for kind of a playful memoir, something that'll make you think a bit, I would definitely recommend Joshua Gidding's Old White Man Writing. What are you reading?